I saw a couple of ladies getting Unicorn Frappuccinos. I'm like, oh my goodness, they have Unicorn Frappuccino in that Starbucks. I was astonished. Hello and good morning, you lot. It's a nice start to the day. On Tuesday, August 18th, the time is 5:47 a.m. So it's still before sunrise, early Tuesday morning, the day after. Yesterday, I had my doctor appointment. It was nice. We talked about my exercise and also about what more I can do. And when he told me about this bike exercise, he said to me that he would set the maximum. The doctor, by the way, said the maximum level. I'm like, what the heck? And he's like, you gotta get tired, dude. You gotta work your legs out. He's like, you gotta work those legs out. This is something that I started doing yesterday when the doctor said that I should put myself under much more pressure when I'm riding the bike. Crazy, hey? Well, yeah, I guess this could be a decent solution. And that in the second wave of my weight gaining, I'll say it in kilograms, I'll capture it in pounds. My second wave of weight gaining, I peaked at 95. In my third wave, I peaked at 85. I have encountered something, because it was all going so good until that wild moment. So I went to Starbucks and there was a couple who got a pink blue Frappuccino. I'm like, whatever that is, and that's the Unicorn Frappuccino. I'm like, wow, I remember there was such a trend at Starbucks. But yeah, it was going all good until I came home at, just over a simple demand. The driver of the BMW X1 attacked me. Mom and I said, hey, can you bring your car down so that I could get at our spot? And he couldn't even take it. Oh my God, like, what kind of a mindless person would attack another just because of a simple demand? Like, that was crazy. And can you imagine that? You nicely tell someone, hey, can you move out of my way? And that person attacks you. That's so stupid. Yes, so one of the stuff that I bought yesterday is a moving sandscape. Okay guys, this is a very interesting product. Look, if I flip it upside down very fast, look. Wow, look at that. See how the sand is moving. This is what we call it moving sandscape. It's kind of like an hourglass. And there, just about that. How about I flip it like this? Oh, you know what? If I shake it, you see if I shake it, sand will be moving everywhere around. Look. It'd be better if I flip it upside down and shake it. Amazing. This is a very fun product, I gotta be honest. This is very fun. And one fact is that once it stays still for 5 minutes, half of the mirror is transparent, the other half is the color of the sand, which in the product that I got is green, obviously. However, it's a fragile product, so I recommend you don't use it if you're under 6 years old. You know that Unicorn Frappuccino I was talking about? So I just ordered myself one, although it's only gonna be in stock for a short amount of time. I've been told though I would have to wait for about 5 minutes due to technical difficulties, which is fine, I guess. Oh, yes, it's being made already. And I got it, guys. I got the Unicorn Frappuccino. That didn't even take 5 minutes. So, try this out. Oh, what a taste. After I finished my doctor appointment yesterday, I saw a couple of ladies getting Unicorn Frappuccinos. I'm like, oh my goodness, they have Unicorn Frappuccino in that Starbucks. I was astonished. So I got myself Unicorn Frappuccino, because why not? Brilliant. Here's a fact. The Unicorn Frappuccino was first introduced in 2017, which even then was only on the Starbucks menu for a brief amount of time, but it made a return last weekend. Which today there are still some Starbucks stores in Turkey that are making Unicorn Frappuccinos. And honestly, I was amazed. That's something that I wanted to get since it's only a short-term Starbucks trend. So the heat is back. I could be right about what I said towards the end of last month, that we could have a rainless August. As it turns out, we don't have to go to any hotels on Saturday, even though I've discussed something like that. We'll just do the evening tour. We'll still do something. We'll go in a group of 3. We'll enjoy Saturday evening, and then I'll come home afterwards. That shall be fun. That'll be an adventure. Kind of crazy, but I found this Monopoly house on the floor. It had been standing at the entrance door of the apartment for weeks. It had been right here. It had been hanging there for so long as 7 weeks. Until the last few days, it had stood there untouched. Even the 2 days that we had hard rain last month, it had stood there. And this morning I found it somewhere that I wouldn't have even thought. You know, it's... Whoa. This dude is fast and mad. But, you know, it's like finding a lost Tung Tung Sahur plush toy in basketball field. Oh god, police again. That's the same car that stood outside a Carrefour on Monday last week. It has become so difficult to bear this road when I'm on the bus. Oh my god, I could get the smell, the chemicals. The reason why I mentioned the bus is when you're driving a road like that, or if you're a passenger, even if you're sitting down, it gives you a lot of pressures. Well, the thing is that vehicles like that don't have seatbelts. Like, you wouldn't feel this much of a pressure when you're in an ordinary car or a taxi or a commercial truck, because those have seatbelts. The public transport buses here don't have seatbelts. Even if you're at the front seat, oh my god, you can hear this. Yeah, this is strange. Whatever that is moving in there. Should be a cat most likely, but I don't see it. I don't see it. It's just continuing to rattle. Oh my god. Well, you see, when even if you're sitting at the first row behind the driver's seat of the bus in roads like this, it can still make you feel a little bit jumpy for the first, let's say, about 1 or 2 minutes of the journey from this stop behind. All the way here, that's the first bus stop in that lot.
And so for a minute or two, it can give you a hard time.
Well, it depends on where it goes up to. There's a lot of areas here that are going through road work right now. Well, it was another day of those that I've burned myself up. But the doctor did say to me yesterday I should burn myself up.
And as the road construction's going on, they have lowered the speed limit to 30 kilometers an hour. There's not a posted speed limit for that road.
Well, this slope doesn't have a posted speed limit either, except for the school zone speed limit when kids are walking to and or from school.
Okay guys, now it's the end of my day, 9:58 p.m. And look, it's Smokey. Hey, Smokey. Yeah, I did not realize that he was in this balcony until like 3 seconds after I just started this clip. So, end of the day. I have been viewing a lot of discussions regarding that, like, hey, iPhone 18 is not coming out this year, because 2 of its models still are. With its models, of course, but you can get inside, Smokey. Yes. I don't know why he had to do that. Like, he could get inside, like, that's not locked whatsoever. It's not even locked. So yeah, the 2 models being the Pro and the Pro Max, and that with the quality of the camera, because they are planning to place in some like Samsung cameras. There's a bunch of information that we know about the colors of the base. Like last year when the iPhone 17 was released, Apple debuted the color of orange. And what's special about the Pro Max, because I think this is the first one that is using Samsung cameras, and that they're upgrading to A20 chip, which allows up to 40 hours of video time, which you should be able to go with as long as 40 hours, the iPhone 18 Pro, if that's the case, but like up to 40 hours, of course, because the iPhone 17 Pro can be given up to 37 hours, but with the iPhone 18, it's upgraded to 40 hours. But to get back on topic, with a bunch of people making comments about like, hey, there's not going to be an iPhone 18 this year, because the iPhone 18 event will be on September 9th, even with only 2 of its models to be released in the traditional September time. The event will still be on September 9th, which will be only 3 days after I fly back to California, which is something that I'm kind of excited about. Kind of, because today is August 18th, so we still got a few more weeks. Now, as I was walking to my neighborhood, I saw a security guard. He's wearing these popular hats, and I just found out that the brand of it is Caxis, whatever it is. Yes, Caxis, yes. It's spelt C-A-X-I-S, Caxis. And they have a bunch of hats with animal figures, not only animal figures, but the name written on it too. Like, you've got hats with the bear, the tiger, the bull, and all sorts. And a security guard who I met was wearing a hat with a shark. I'm like, nice hat, and we shook hands. Like, these are hats that I'm seeing a lot in shopping malls and a bunch of clothing stores. It'd be cool if I had a hat like that, because in the last year they have become very, very popular. Alright guys, I am going to put this vlog to an end. Do leave this a like, and I'll talk to you in a vlog tomorrow. Bye.